MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Mets. A big-time arm and a power bat should be fun. First pitch is next. Matt Harvey is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, you take a look at that whip, less than 1. What that means, he's allowing less than 1 base runner per inning. Outstanding.
Emilio Bonifacio makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Cubs, center fielder, number 64.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. These Mets, EK, as they take the field here today, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Not only have they been playing well, but they've got their ace going here this afternoon, so the rich get richer.
And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
Well, these guys got to pitch and play defense. They don't score runs. You know, they were at the bottom third of the league in scoring runs, so they can't make mistakes, play some small ball, and capitalize on any mistake the other team makes.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Harvey's ready. Here he comes 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the defense for the New York Mets. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Yoenis Cespedes in this one. Known for his great arm, we've seen him make a number of tremendous throws over the course of his career.
Chris Bryant will stand in, and with numbers like that, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Drummond's a very fair umpire, Matt. Calls a pretty standard strike zone. Usually not a lot of complaints either way.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
To 2-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Jason Hamill, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Alonzo Cochran comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Alonzo Cochran.
Hit hard to short. Lake gloves it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I think you have to be a little concerned about the struggles we're seeing from David Wright. I mean, we're talking about a guy that hit over .350 a year ago, so it's just weird to see him struggling like he is right now. I think he'll work his way out of it.
Jose Reyes will stand in now, and his batting average currently good for 7th in the National League.
Well, he's got an excellent batting average on the season, and he's hitting over .400 in his last 10.
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Yeah, a one-out base runner here in the bottom of the first. Now you've got the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up. Let's see if they can turn this into the first run of the ball game.
Bryant Tyner will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
You know, as an everyday player, you wake up in the morning and you dream of 3-hit days. You look at the average that he's got on the season, and he added one of those 3-hit days yesterday.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. EK, one-year-old ball clubs. The Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And this has certainly been a weekend to forget so far. They've dropped all 3 games in the series, and they have not looked particularly good doing it.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Ball 2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
He's running towards second. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. He's on the move again from first. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, you start to wonder if maybe we could be in for a repeat of yesterday's performance. They sure didn't have any trouble scoring in that game, and they're off to a first-inning lead now here in this one.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls.
And he had 9 home runs last month, so that's the big reason why he's so high up on that leaderboard. He's set, and the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Well, this is one of those situations where the risk really outweighs the reward. You've got your cleanup hitter up there. It's his job to drive in runs. He's one of your best RBI guys, and now he's forced to swing the bat with nobody on base.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's 1-0 Mets. Number 13 will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Harvey sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
And this is something they've worked on in the batting cage, taking some of the movement out of his swing. Much more compact now, and he's seeing some definite results.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You know, now that we've made it to just about the midway point of the season, this is where you start to see a little bit of separation between the haves and the have-nots. And I think we can pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
Junior Lake will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Still 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
James Sanderson set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Basil Padilla will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Padilla.
Lays off 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And another foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Boy, I'm going to tell you something, guys. That is a great at-bat to start off an inning. You've got a guy out there on the mound burning through pitch after pitch, just trying to finish this guy off, and he never could do it.
Mark Piazza gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Takes this the other way to right. Sanderson is there to put it away for out number 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. Defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
David Wright is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Looped over toward first. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Boy, and how they get out of this one with only 1 out on this play is a mystery. This probably should have been much more than that, but they can't wind up making the play.
Curtis Granderson will come forward now as we give you a look at his home and away splits so far this year. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Into the box now, Matt Harvey. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Two men are on with two men out. A throw behind the runner at second, back in standing. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Liner towards second. And that's in there, base hit.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Alonzo Cochran will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with two away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he is called out at first on a close play as he just does get to the bag first, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll go now to the top of the third. Mets out in front, 1-0. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the third inning in this one. Dwayne Herrera will come forward now. Back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Harvey steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Settling in now, Jason Hamill. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Emilio Bonifacio.
Emilio Bonifacio will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, that's a 2-out hit here in the third inning. Maybe just a little something to get this guy out of his early comfort zone and put him into the stretch.
Addison Russell comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw goes to Reyes for the force, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand one. They trail this one 1-0. Jose Reyes digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Jose Reyes.
Shot toward right center, and Reyes is aboard with a leadoff single. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And that'll bring us to our Mets leaderboard. And as you can see, he's currently second on the ball club in that department.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
Bryant Tyner stands in after hitting an RBI double his first time around.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Sanderson has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 52.
Happy to have you along here on the show on a fine Sunday afternoon as you take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Yoenis Cespedes is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Here's the 0-1. And a good call as they pitch out there, but Reyes isn't going yet. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball driven to deep left center. The outfielders give chase, but this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, apparently these guys didn't see the highlights from yesterday because he had 2 home runs a day ago. Now he's got another home run right here. Now obviously this pace won't last, but man, he is hitting everything in sight.
Now batting.
Into the box, Basil Padilla.
Basil Padilla.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Padilla is retired, 2 down
Now
now.
batting.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
In now, Mark Piazza. Into the seats, 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Full count, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Herrera waits on it. And that retires the side. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 3 complete from Citi Field. It's 3-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Chris Bryant, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That misses, 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Three and 0 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
That one's in there, 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Reyes is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Standing in now, number 13. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate.
Well, with the at-bats going up, the average has been going down, and he's below 280 now, so he's got to be hoping that this base hit here gets him back on track towards getting that average into the 300s again.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Cespedes is there. And that's the second out of the inning. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Junior Lake comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
In there, no balls and a strike. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Still down 3-0. David Wright is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Hamill has his target. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
And so far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count, and these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Into the box now, Curtis Granderson. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And the count will be full. On the ground up the middle. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
I think this one falls into the category of tailor-made. Here you go. 1, 2 hops to second, the feed to the bag, and a 4-6-3 double play. That's as easy as it comes.
Into the box, Matt Harvey. As he swings at the first pitch and sends a chopper out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets go down quickly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. James Sanderson heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And he lays off for ball 1. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And when you're pitching as well as he is, the scoreless innings just seem to stack up. He's got another good outing going here.
Harvey gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Dwayne Herrera will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Nope. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, maybe a little frustrated after that last call didn't go his way. Now, he's got to make sure he doesn't lose him here on 3-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Granderson is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
At the plate, Jason Hamill. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Alonzo Cochran will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line toward the alley in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And that'll bring us to our Mets leaderboard. And as you can see, he's currently 2nd on the ball club in that department.
Yeah, he's really contributed to the team this year. Here he is on 2nd again with a chance to score on just a single.
Jose Reyes steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. And now still not ready just yet as he steps out for a second time here. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And let's just train our camera on that runner leading off from second. He's watching that pitcher like a hawk. So once he sees that he's not paying attention to him, he just takes off. And the head-first slide gets him into third just ahead of the throw.
Here's the 1-0.
And this is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitters count, 2-0.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. This is not really a bad pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Jason Hamill. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Edwin Jackson is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Jackson.
In now, Bryant Tyner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. For Reyes, he's in scoring position with double number 27 on the year. No one out with a runner at second. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's not going to be in time. It's a steal of third for Reyes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. A ball and 2 strikes, here it is. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Grounded back up the middle. Late, ranging up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a good job here to plate their second run of the inning. Just a simple ground ball was all he needed, and he got the job done, playing some good small ball.
Ready once again, Basil Padilla, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead it 5-0. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Squared that one up just a little late. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And reined in, 1 away.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Addison Russell stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Reyes settles under it near second. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Chris Bryant will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1, 2, 3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. they haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Another good job of getting ahead here. He just seems so locked in right now.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Tyner moves over, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Mark Piazza will open the inning here for the Mets, with David Wright following on deck.
Mark Piazza.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup.
Well, here's just a classic sequence here as we check it out again on Show Track. A couple of good pitches here to get him ahead 0-2. And then knowing that a hitter's got to protect the outer half when you're down in the count, they turn to the slider that starts in the zone, then breaks out of the zone, and he just can't hold up.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit back up the middle. Lake is up with it. Throw to first is in time to take care of Wright, and that's the second out.
Here's a guy that kind of got called on early, but since coming on in the 5th, he's retired 5 in a row out of the bullpen.
Curtis Granderson will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. One and two, here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Number 13 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set
First
down.
baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Junior Lake standing in. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike two.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Runners on first with one down. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Padilla is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
James Sanderson digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Harvey pauses. Here comes the first pitch. took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
The 0-1 pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a little blooper to center. Tyner is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. As Dribble Cabrera is up off the bench, as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
As Dribble Cabrera.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Tap fouled at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. Got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Striding into the box, Alonzo Cochran. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And remember, he jumped all over that first pitch, so don't be surprised if he does it here again.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 1 out, nobody on. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Hit well on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jose Reyes.
Jose Reyes stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Shot towards second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Man, he is wearing them out. Got himself a 4-for-4 afternoon.
Bryant Tyner will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Up and in for ball 1.
And now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
And he misses again, 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 23 for him thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here, that 2-out single that kept this inning alive. And you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with 2 away. Pays off for him big time.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 7-0. Antonio Bastardo will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Antonio Bastardo.
Dwayne Herrera will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Herrera.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just 1 swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, you've got the matchup you wanted, but that's not going to amount to much if he can't throw strikes.
And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And Wright will put this one away for the first out.
The pitcher, number 36.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Mike Old will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jackson. Number 34, Mike Old.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Hard hit at third. And this goes right through his glove on into left field.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. Fly ball heading for the alley. Tyner on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Well, you know, this one may have been decided a long time ago. But don't tell that to this guy. He's going to approach every at-bat like the game's on the line. And he delivers here with a double into the gap.
Addison Russell stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Second and third here, one man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
I tell you, that was not an easy take.
It sure wasn't, especially when you've got to protect on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 pitch. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Boy, this has been a real nice series for him so far. That's 6 strikeouts right now in this series alone. Man, that's a rough weekend at the ballpark.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
The 1-0 pitch. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Outside, 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Carlos Villanueva will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Basil Padilla will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Russell fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Mark Piazza.
Mark Piazza ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Chopped in front of home plate. Herrera has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As he'll swing and hit this one hard but foul off to the left and out of play. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he pops it up back behind second base. Lake is there for it. And that's the third out. Down in order go the Mets, but they're still in control 7-0. Jerry Blevins will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Number 13 will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so Quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. And he takes a cold strike two. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth. A reminder not to touch that remote after we're through, as you'll see full highlights of the ball game this afternoon exclusively right here on the show. Anthony Rizzo steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. On the ground up the middle. A dive and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Now batting, shortstop, Junior Lake.
Digging in, Junior Lake. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
And he popped up a high fastball last time, so maybe they feel like they can beat him upstairs. We might see that same pitch again in this at-bat.
Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike one. Lofted in the air out to right field. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. Now, he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
James Sanderson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Two out with the man at first. Chopped foul right at home plate. Fouled back. One strike from the shutout. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Again, a 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted the other way to left center. Tyner giving chase. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, go ahead and score this a minor victory. No team wants to get shut out, so at least they're able to get on the board here in the 9th inning. They'll take it.
Dwayne Herrera will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
First delivery to him on the way. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Mets will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
And at this point, I don't know if this streak is going to let up anytime soon. That's 9 in a row. And from what I've seen, this could go on for quite a bit longer.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top 7-1. So long from New York.